A few days ago, my brother and I came out here to shoot a video, and we decided to try to shoot a couple playing cards in half, but it turned out to be a lot easier than we anticipated it would be. Maybe this isn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Like maybe people can do this super easily. And I just thought it was really cool, but it's just a gimmick because it's really not that hard. I don't know. So today I'm going to try to shoot more playing cards in half, except I'm going to try to make it a little bit more difficult. So I've got a playing card right here, which is attached to this clothing clip, which is nailed to this post. And I'm going to step back about 50 yards and try to shoot it with my 10-22.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Now I might be cheating a little bit because I do have a scope on my 10-22, but it's not a really high powered scope. Plus, even through the scope, I can barely see a sliver of paper. So I'm gonna give it a try right here and we'll keep backing up as long as we can keep hitting it. All right.
Switch to targeting computer.
Ooh, that was close.
I'm in range.
Stay on target.
Almost there.
I think I got it.
Good job.
Yeah, I think I got it already. Okay, let's go take a look and see if I did. And this is the reason I wanted to back up and go a little farther, because it's surprisingly easier to cut a card in half with a bullet than I thought it would be. A lot of the videos I've seen people doing it, it seems like it's almost impossible, but I did it with a 9mm, a 45, one-handed, and with that 22 from a distance back. All right, let's see. Yep, I definitely hit it. So there's the card. It's not a clean cut like some other shots that I've done. And it looks like it's not clean because it's slightly angled. I mean, it's not completely straight like that, but I still did cut it in half. Where'd the other piece go though? Found it. We've got the 5 of hearts here. That's the 5 of hearts. So not a clean cut, like I said, but it is kind of at an angle, but I still cut it in half from about 51 yards or so. So I'm gonna actually back the truck up even farther and see if we can still cut cards in half. We're gonna give this another try.
There is no try.
10 rounds loaded up. I think I'm gonna use this entire magazine and probably a couple more magazines to hit this. I can't see it at all.
Use the force, Luke.
Oh, I hit the card. I hit it. It did not cut it in half though. I wonder what that did. All right, well, I'm gonna go take a look at that because the card moved pretty hard. So I think I might have just skipped over the top of it. I wanna see what it looks like. Well, I still see the card, so I definitely did not cut it in half. I doubt that I even touched it a second time. Let's see. Yeah, looks to be intact. And I'm not seeing any, well, actually, you know what? I'm seeing some rounds right here underneath the card. Am I aiming too low? Is that from where I was just now shooting? I don't know. I might check this camera and see if maybe I'm just shooting too low. Time for magazine number 2 at 70 to 75 yards. I don't know exactly how far we are, but I mean, I'm pretty close to 75 yards right here. This is a hard shot. I already got close, but not close enough. Time to pull out magazine number 3. Before I continue with the third magazine, I should mention that this scope is zeroed at about 35 yards. I don't shoot farther than 35 yards when I hunt for squirrel or rabbits. That's what I use this gun for. So that's why I've got to aim a little bit higher than where the card actually is. Third magazine, sending. Dang. All right, fourth magazine. All right, one more round left of the arms core before we switch to something else. I've got like 7,000 rounds on me right now. I'm not gonna be shooting 7,000 rounds though, so I don't know when I'm gonna call it quits on this, but I really wanna try to get it, so. That would've been cool if I did hit it though. So next up we have Aguila 22 Super Extra Hollow Point right here. These are what, 38 grains? And they're moving pretty quick. Looks like 1,280 feet per second. All right, so we've got 10 rounds of Aguila loaded up.
30 magazine clip in half a second.
Aguila? Aguila? Aguila, I don't know, Aguila or Aguila. And we'll see if we get any better luck with this. I think we're on the 4th, maybe the 5th magazine. You know what? I think I need to figure out exactly where I'm hitting from this far, because like I said, this scope is sighted in much closer than we are right now. So I'm gonna put up a card with a nail and just see where I'm hitting when I aim directly for the center of it. We're gonna shoot dead center at this card. See where these rounds are flying right here. I think it's probably gonna be just a tad low, maybe like 1/4 of an inch. Oh. Those are really far spaced apart. Let me see if I can tighten those up a bit. Okay, that's a bit better. Let's go ahead and try to cut this card in half again.
There is no try.
I think we're getting close, but I mean, as you can see, I still do have a bit of a spread between those two shots. And that amount of spread right there would miss that card every single time. I mean, I still kind of feel like I'm cheating a bit because I've got a scope, but I mean, this is really far back. I mean, I would not be able to see it through this scope at all. Actually, I don't even know if the card's still on there because I can't see it. I'm sure it still is, but it's a pretty long shot. Ooh, am I out?
Gun's empty, asshole.
Yes, I am. Need to reload. Okay, be right back. Okay, set back up again, and we're gonna give this another try.
There is no try.
I don't know how many magazines I'm gonna go through before I call it quits today, but I can't be out here for like 6 hours straight. I think the neighbors are gonna be annoyed. So if I can't get it in the next, I don't know, let's say 100 rounds, then I'm gonna call it quits for today and come back tomorrow. I'm going to hit this shot eventually. Now it's really just a matter of how many shots is it going to take for me to cut a card in half at 75 yards. By the way, I remeasured this, and where my truck is right now is actually not 75 yards, it's like 77, 78. Either way, it's over 70 yards. All right, another magazine. You know, I'm wondering now if at this point it's just kind of up to chance, you know? I'm really far away. We're shooting a very small round at a impossibly tiny target. So now I'm thinking it's just a matter of volume. The more I throw down range, the closer I get, one of them is bound to hit. So now I'm wondering if it's less so skill and more so just volume of fire, I guess. I started looking at a playing card and looking at a 22, and now I'm realizing why this shot is so difficult. This is what I'm shooting at. I mean, this playing card is bent, but you can see it's just a thin piece of paper, basically. And this is what I'm shooting it with, a 22 long rifle. So there's virtually no margin of error. If I'm off by a centimeter, I'm not gonna hit it. It has to be dead on to be able to split it in half. And in fact, if I don't hit it right, I can end up with a card like this, where it splits it halfway down the middle because it probably just skimmed the top of it instead of going straight through. So to hit a playing card this thin with a bullet like this, it's a really hard shot. If anybody thinks it's not a hard shot, you should post yourself trying it as much as I am right now. Maybe I need to use a different type of ammunition that's more supersonic. I don't know what I've got. I might switch to something else after this. I might have some ammo that can work with that. Let me see what other ammo I've got. Maybe I have something that's gonna move a little bit faster. Let's try some Stangers, some CCI 22 Plinkster. These are 32 grain going 1640. What were these going? I don't remember what these Aguila were going. I should have thought about this before I started shooting all these bullets. That being said, 22 doesn't cost anything. 100 rounds of these are like, I don't know, $7 to $10. Now, if I hit it quickly from these, it could be that it's just luck. I just shot the right amount of rounds down range to eventually hit it. Or it could be that these rounds are gonna be better for shooting long distance like this. I mean, this is not long distance shooting, but to me, this is pretty long for a 22, to hit something this thin at least. Shooting some CCI Stangers. Let's see what these boys will do. Oh, I can feel that these are going quicker. We might get lucky now. I like these. I can tell by the shrubbery in the back, it seems like I'm hitting right where I need to. I just have to hit it perfectly in line with that card. I love the Ruger 1022. Even though I have not cut this card in half from 75 yards yet, I hit it at 30, I hit it at 50, I've hit it at 60. So I feel very confident in this gun. I think we're just kind of coming up upon the limits of 22 being accurate enough to hit a piece of paper. Even though these rounds are inexpensive, right about now is where I would really enjoy to have some sort of ammo sponsor, so that way I'm not spending $30, $40, $50, $100, $200 making a video like this.
Hard to believe after all these years, but I need the money.
Got it. Got it. I don't think it cut clean though. I think I just think I cut it most of the way. Let's go take a look. Oh, I can see it hanging by a thread. Oh no. Cut it almost all the way in half. Look at how much that's hanging off. Oh, that's terrible. I got so close. Everything but just that little edge right there. Dang. Should we count that? I don't know. I mean, should I count it anyways? Look how close it is. Oh, this is a hard one. I don't think I can count it. It wasn't a clean cut. I still can't believe how close I came to cutting this card in half. I mean, it is hanging on by a thread. Look at that. Just barely anything left. It looks like I just skimmed the top of it. Just close enough to cut it, but not close enough to cut it in half completely. Let's do something else to get rid of this card, and we will come back another day to try to hit a card from that far out. Oh, come on, again?
That's what she said.
Again, it's not all the way. Got it. Just to be sure. All right, I feel a little bit better. So now we can call it a day and return another time.